live together. I have no boobies, but they shake a little.
Oh man, I hope people come. They're probably still asleep because I was up to like 3 a.m. live streaming.
Oh my gosh. But when you post this, right? And then people can watch it after?
Yeah. Well, no, they can watch while we're doing it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they join in and can chat while we're doing it.
And what people that subscribe to you, they'll get an alert, like letting them know that you're live?
Yeah. I
Is
wonder
this
if
the
Jay
first time you've
is
done it this
usually the
early?
first one. Huh?
Oh, cool. Is this the first time you've done it this early?
No, I haven't done it this early in a while.
Yeah.
I usually go on at night, like when Lenny's sleeping, but I used to go on sometimes during the day while she was at school. I want to start doing that again, but oh my God,
Right.
my house is infested with fleas right now, so I'm dealing with that shit.
Oh, because of the cat?
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. I'm gonna roll this joint,
Okay.
and then when I'm done rolling the joint, I'll pull the cards for you.
Okay, sounds good.
We have one person here.
Hi.
They want to say hello, they can, or they might just sit there and be quiet and not say anything.
That's okay, because Lindsay and I got plenty to say.
Some people
Sometimes
just like
too
to
much.
watch.
Yeah, exactly. That's very true.
We don't like to watch. We like to participate.
Exactly. I tell people all the time, like, because you know how when we're all together, like how we all talk over each other and we can talk about
But we
different
still
things.
know
Yeah, and I'm like, but
what
we
each other's
still
saying.
know, yeah, and we understand everything we're saying. I'm like, and Lindsay's daughter's father was in the car with us one day, and he's like, I can't talk to you guys. I can't get a word in. And my sister Lindsay was like, well, this is how we are. If you can't handle it, kick rocks. Like, you need to learn how to handle being in this bunch. I miss those days.
But on YouTube, I got to try to not talk over to you. Talk
I
over
know.
you and you talk over me, or people are going to be fucking confused.
Right,
I know
right.
what we said.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I miss you so much.
I miss you so much.
How
And you know
about
what?
that thing I sent you?
What? Oh my God. When you think your sister's not gonna change. Yeah.
Fuck 'em up.
Oh, I sent Cassidy this video. It was like when your friend gets way too into it and it was turned down for what? And she's like breaking it down and the other girl's like sitting back. She's like, yeah, turn down the music. And she's like breaking it down in the front seat. I'm like, that is so me.
Oh man. Yeah,
I gotta send it to
I
her.
was gonna record a video of me singing and put it on Facebook and tag you and be like, I better see one of you singing real soon and put some dance moves in there. I miss seeing you dance, girl.
I haven't danced in so long. Oh my gosh. So can I tell you,
I want to see you dance without that shirt, without them pants.
I did shrooms for the first time.
You did?
Okay. Oh my
Like, did
God.
you like microdose or did you like
No, I
shrooms?
dosed. Okay, so the other bartender,
Tell us
Brett,
all about it.
he
I
gave
want to hear
me,
all of it.
I've never tripped before, right? So I'm like, I want to trip. So I show daddy what I have. He's like, all right, well, take this, take this. So I take it. I'm like, I don't feel anything. I'm like, Dad, he was at work. I was like, I think I'm just going to take the rest of them. So I take them. I'm like, I'm not feeling shit.
And
I'm
then it
watching
all kicked in
Ozark.
at once.
So, right, I go to make a bacon and egg sandwich, and then all of a sudden, Marty's voice on the TV sounded really weird. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look at the bacon in the pan, and like, I don't know how to
The
explain
bacon
it.
starts looking weird.
Yeah, so I had to put the pan down. My heart starts pounding. I got really hot. I'm like, I gotta go sit down. So I sit down and I'm looking at the TV. Everybody's like outlines, like popping out of the TV, and they all look so old. Like I could see every line and crevice in their face, right? So I go in the bathroom to go pee, and we have this towel that has like flowers on it, and I'm washing it, and the flowers are like moving. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look over and the shower curtain's breathing. So I'm like, all right, I gotta, and then thank God I have the mindset I have because so anybody else would have freaked the fuck out, really. And I'm like, you're just
You're like,
tripping.
I'm okay. I'm just on drugs.
Yeah, exactly. So then I could see dog hair and dust everywhere. I ripped the couch apart. I start cleaning like a maniac. That's the first time I danced in years, right? So I'm breaking it down. Then I go in daddy's room and I start cleaning and I see how dusty it is. I start crying like a baby. I'm like, I've been letting daddy come home to a mess. I should be cleaning. And then I see Harley, and Harley is old, and she looks
Yeah.
so old. So I start crying again. And oh my God,
Oh,
it
you're
was,
so old.
but
Oh, Jason Girl said, how many grams did you take?
I don't know. It was like probably like a gram. It wasn't much. It wasn't much. Um,
For
but
someone
yeah,
that doesn't eat shrooms, a gram is a lot.
yeah, like I'll never do it again. But I'm glad that I did because it kind of unlocked things like,
Well, that's what it
you know,
does.
yeah, like I noticed things like there's more that I could be doing, you know.
You
Uh,
you know you can microdose without having that kind of trip, and it puts you
well,
it kind
that's
of
what
helps
dad
keep you on
said.
mindset. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because when I take it, I just microdose, and it's so funny, like because a lot of times, like I feel down about myself and like how I look, but when I eat shrooms, I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn
Mm, yeah.
girl,
Yeah,
good.
I was looking
Like
at my
eat you
belly.
the fuck up. Like let me get some of me.
I was looking in the mirror, like lifting up my shirt, and I was like, "Ooh, my body looks nice." Hey,
I'm like, why am I so insecure? Shit, who cares? I got some extra weight. I got bigger titties. So
right. No, everybody tells me because I'm like, "Oh, I'm so fat," and they're like, "No, girl, you carry your weight well. You look good." I'm like, "I'm glad you think so."
oh, Jason Girl says first time I did a whole eighth. Oh my god. No one warned me. Oh
Well,
man,
you're
your friends
crazy.
must hate you.
But
Just
I heard that when you do them, you're supposed to eat about that much to feel something. Is that true or?
no.
Yeah, I didn't think so because I didn't eat a great
Like
eat
even
any.
when I microdose, I take like a little like because I eat the chocolate bars. I like the chocolate bars. I don't like eating straight shrooms because it tastes like shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just ate them too. I just ate them.
The chocolate bars, it'll be broken up into little squares, and each square, depending on the chocolate bar, might be like a quarter, like a 0.25 or a
Right.
0.33. So
Yeah.
like I'll eat like one square, and like when it kicks in, you can tell because it'll be like I'll be like, I think I look 3D, obviously. When you're like, I look more real than I did 5 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, it's so crazy how it like I don't know, it opens a part of your brain where like everything looks different, you think differently, like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
fucking Zach fucked himself up on them one night because he drank, he smoked weed, and he ate a bunch of shrooms. And he was in the driveway throwing up. He was he was with Nadia and one of her guy friends, and Nadia comes in the house. She's like, "I'm nervous because Zach's throwing up, and he's asking if he's gonna die."
Oh my gosh, I'm good.
And I'm just like, "Well, give him water. Make sure he keeps breathing." I guess he was going, "Am I gonna die? I have a daughter." But he said he like left his body, and he said he was just like one with everything. He said it's like he could see the
Wow.
whole world and
Yeah,
everything just operating, but he said he could see it and feel it like all at once. And I'm
yeah,
like, yeah, you reconnected with like source consciousness.
right. Well, see, I've tried microdosing. Like daddy ordered me the tablets from the UK. But it didn't do shit, but see, I was looking for a feeling. I was looking to
Yeah.
feel something, and I wasn't feeling it, and daddy's like, "You're looking to get high. That's why you don't like them."
I spent a long time
Getting high. So, of
getting high.
course.
Oh, hi, Sam. Sam's here.
I
Damn it, gal, you're
Sam.
live streaming early. Yeah, yeah, I am. How's you're building the house, right? How's the house coming? Long time. Yeah,
Long
it's been a long time.
time.
I was on last night. Where were you, Sam? Um, and Jason Girl says, nah, girl, 5 hours of dancing and 13 hours of pretty colors.
It was a
It
good
was a good
time.
time. I just eat them, but I like regular mushrooms. I hate chocolate. See,
Whoop,
I like
whoop,
the
house is
chocolate because
done.
I feel more in control of what I'm eating.
Right, right.
You give me shrooms, I'm not gonna go get a scale and weigh it. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The
And
first
that's
time
why
I
we're
ate
related.
shrooms, I was already on other drugs. Had I not been on the other drugs, I would have never ate the shrooms. But since I was
Right.
already on other drugs, I was like, it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I had a bad trip. Not like a horrible trip, but it was like the house was full of people one minute and then everybody left the next minute. And it was just me. It was when I was hanging out with Ashley and it was just me and Ashley. I was like, where did everyone go? It completely fucked up my high. Then me
yeah,
and Ashley
yeah.
went for a ride and she hit a possum. And if that fucked with me, I was like, what the
I killed the possum.
hell? And we ended up outside of Mark G's house, and his other friend Mark was there, the one that Jess used to hook up with, and he hugged me, and Jess got mad.
Oh God.
I started flipping out on him, and I'm like tripping on shrooms. I'm like, can't we all just get along?
Right? Really? Um, yeah,
Taking
no,
forever to roll this joint.
the first time I did acid, I had a bad trip, right? Because
You
Marcos was
did
there.
acid? I would
Yeah,
never.
Cassidy.
I'm
Cassidy had
too scared. Such a pussy when it comes to
well,
drugs.
Cassidy had acid and Marcos was there. And I didn't tell Marcos that I was doing it because he would have gotten pissed, right? So I
So you
took
did
one.
acid with him there, and then told him.
I didn't tell him. And so I took 2 hits, right? And I forgot that I took it, right? So I'm sitting there and I feel like I have a piece of hair in my mouth and I'm grabbing at something. And he's like, Rissa, you're tripping. I was like, what? And then he's standing over me, yelling at me. He looked like a Spanish priest holding like a red um beads, like the I can't remember what they're called, the beads, and yelling at me. And I thought he was like
The
a Spanish
rosary
priest.
beads.
Yes, rosary beads, yelling at me. And my eyes are like this big, and I'm like, oh my God. So Cassie comes in and she's like, Marcos, get out, get out. Like, yeah. So Cass
Yeah,
sat with me.
you're gonna
She
make
was
her
singing.
back.
Yeah, she was singing, and then I started smiling. She had like a pink aura around her. I could see pink all around her. She like changed the whole mood. Like Marcos had to leave
Yeah.
because he was fucking me all up. That was
Yeah,
like
you
one of
can't
the
be
last
around the
times
wrong
I saw
people.
mommy. Yeah, yeah.
With
So
stuff like ecstasy and shrooms, like you can't be well, even for some people with weed, you can't be around the wrong fucking people.
yeah,
It'll
right, right.
fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris. Good morning. And
Good
Sam says, I'm
morning.
here and loving it.
Good
Driveway had
morning.
to be in before the move could get to the house.
Maybe
Oh,
forget.
how's everything else going? You got everything straightened out, Sam, with that court, right? What were you saying about that last time? I'm trying to remember. I talked to so many people on here. I'm surprised I remember as much as I do about people on here. Like, how the fuck do I remember Sam's building a house?
I know. Well, we had like
Sure, Sam
14
builds houses.
people.
We're the men that build houses. Can we get some?
For real, build me a house.
I don't tell people where I'm from. I'm a female on YouTube. I don't fucking tell nobody where I'm
I
from.
know that's right. For real. No, but like, does this happen often? Like, we had 14 people, now there's only two. What, people don't like
Yeah.
us?
Well, and then sometimes the amount lies. Like last night, it was saying I had one
Oh,
person, but there were 5 people talking.
oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, my live streams are weird. Sometimes I'll have just a couple people in here. And then one I had like 20,000 views in like 2 hours. I was like, what
Wow.
is going on?
Are you at a point
I
where
just
like
get
you get
thrown in different
paid?
parts of the algorithm. I need 200 more watch time hours. I've been needing 200 more watch time hours.
So that's what it's based on, like how many hours
Well,
people
you
watch you
have
for?
to there's different levels of getting paid on YouTube. And the first one, you have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000
Okay.
watch time hours. And then you can get like super chats and people can donate in the chat
Oh, cool.
or buy stickers, or they can pay for their comment to stay at top so they can make sure
That
it
we
gets
see
seen by
them.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But then the next step up, you need 4,000 watch time hours, and that's when you'll get paid for when ads play in your videos.
Right.
But I should have already reached the 3,000, but I've been going on every 2 weeks because,
Oh,
everything that was going on with Zach
yeah, you got
and
a lot
then
going
even,
on. So,
it's like,
yeah.
So I do make it
LOL,
on every 2 weeks at least.
y'all into mechanics, like car mechanics? Is that what he means?
Oh, like, well,
Oh,
here's the thing about mechanics. You know what I've noticed about people that date mechanics?
what?
Their cars are still fucking broken. It's like Ashley, her kid's father's a mechanic. It's like, bitch, why is your car always broken? Even when you guys were together, your car was always broken.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
It's like you work
Marcos
all
is a
day fixing
mechanic.
cars, so when you get home, you don't want to fix your girl's car,
And
but that should be the
right.
first car you
That should
fix.
be priority. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he said yes.
I agree, he
Yeah.
said. That's just laziness though, you know.
Yeah.
Like Marcos, like he's an amazing mechanic, but he's at the point where he pays people to do that for him. I haven't talked to Marcos
Hmm.
either. I won't talk to him anymore. So
Good. Good. Well, I had seen your post a little while back that you were finally like letting go.
I'm
And I was like,
done.
I hope she
I'm
really does this
done.
time. I'm so proud of her because
Yeah,
you haven't you never deserved that.
right.
Any of that shit from him. Ever. Okay. Well,
If
you've known for years I've hated him.
I know. Everybody hates him because the way he treats me. And like, you know what it is, Lynn? It's like every time he says the same shit, like he will never grow. I
Yeah.
I want to
That's
grow.
the thing. It's one thing if somebody's willing to if they suck, but they're like, I know there's something wrong with me, and they're putting in like some work trying to make an effort. That's
Yeah,
one thing,
but he's not
but
even trying. Like he'll tell me what I want to hear, but that's it. It's all words.
yeah,
No action. And
words
I'm
ain't
all set.
shit.
I've wasted enough time and enough of my life on that man.
Yeah,
So I'm done. I'm done,
fuck
done,
him.
done.
He's not even a man. He's
He's
just a
not.
dumb little
He's
boy.
not. He really is.
I was
And that's
talking to everybody on here last night about let's bring courting back, not just dating. Because right
yes.
now people are just fucking and hooking up and getting in situationships. Nobody's even really dating anymore. But like fuck bring dating back. Let's bring courting back.
And what
Men
happened
should
to meeting
be
people in person, not over the phone? Like I
yeah,
don't have any
it's
dating
like
apps and I
I
refuse to
shouldn't
have them.
see your dick before I've met you.
I know. Like get out of here with that shit. Nobody wants to see that. Like I will let you know when I want to see it. And if I'm going to see it, I want to see it in person, not over the phone.
Yeah, it's like I don't even like dick pics.
No, hell no. I don't want to see your
Although I
one-eyed
did
monster.
receive one time. I did receive one time, but it was from somebody that like I really, really like, and I was curious about it. And then you know how you wonder, you ever see a guy and you're like, he looks like he's got a nice dick. Like
Yeah.
even just the way they
Or
stand,
it's
you
like
can
you
tell when
know
a
he's
guy's
got a
got
big one.
you got that
Yeah.
I got a nice dick stance,
Yeah.
right? And then when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, see, I knew it. I could tell by the way he stands, he's
See,
got a
I
nice.
knew it. Oh
But
my
it's
gosh.
like there was already like a connection established there. Like
Right.
if it was just I hate random dick pics from random dude. Get the
Oh,
fuck
it's
away. I don't care about your
annoying.
dick. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to
Seriously.
look at it. Like if I'm gonna see it, if I want to see it, it's gonna be because like I want to touch it.
Right, exactly. And you know the point I'm at right now, Lynn? Like, I am not giving myself to anybody
Girl, I haven't
unless
had sex in over 2 years. Stick with
good
it.
for
It's fucking worth it.
you. Yeah,
Like
like,
like they
go
don't
ahead.
deserve it. They don't deserve
Yeah.
it. Like why
Well, that's
why
the
that's why I was
thing.
saying last night, bring courting back. It's like
Yeah.
we're amazing women. We
Yeah.
love with our entire fucking being. So
Yeah.
why the fuck should I fuck you? What, so you
Yeah.
can take me on a date? I'm probably gonna pay for it anyways, because half you
Exactly.
men are little bitches.
Really, really. Well, no, I'm at the point like I refuse to give myself to anybody unless I know I'm going to be with that person and we're going to have an adult relationship with communication
Yeah,
and I'm not going to just give it up right away. You know what I mean? Like you got to work for that shit because I'm worth it and I'm growing and trying to like learn how to love myself again and I'm not going to be with
yeah,
anybody until I fully love myself, you know?
yeah. Yeah,
So
because if you don't, then that other person starts filling in the voids and then you need then it's an attachment, it's not a
Yeah.
connection.
And that I already had an attachment and I don't want that ever again,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Um,
So.
yeah, I was telling everybody last night, I'm like, when I
Someone's
was
telling us
younger,
to shut up. If you don't like what we're saying, bounce, kick rocks.
just let them talk shit, because they say shut up, but then they give me watch time hours, because then they stay and keep
Women can't
talking.
drive
So
for shit. Women can't drive
you
for
want
shit.
to?
Dumbass. Like, really? You have nothing better to do? Gee,
Yeah,
go
no,
somewhere.
people will come in here and say like the stupidest shit, because they
Yeah.
sometimes I talk to it, sometimes I ignore it, but sometimes I also bring what is their trauma? What is it that they need
Yeah,
healing
that's
with? What is
true.
it that
Right.
like why don't you have something else in life that you can be doing other than talking
Right.
shit to someone on YouTube? Because that's
Yeah,
really fucking sad.
it is. It is.
You
You're
know,
absolutely right.
it's one thing if somebody's trolling and they're just trying to be funny, just busting
Right.
balls. But
Yeah.
when somebody's like going around like being a hater like that, it's kind of like maybe they weren't fucking hugged. Maybe
Yeah.
they need a
Because you
hug
know
from their
what?
mom or their dad or
I'm
something.
on my journey to healing, and it's been a long fucking journey, but I'm healing and I'm getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, and it's never too late, people.
That's
It's
absolutely
never
true.
too fucking late.
Never.
Before, oh man, I don't want to talk about your mom because I'm gonna end up crying on the live stream. But before your mom passed away, I was like, Kristen, you gotta start like living your life like how you want. You don't know how much time you have left, and I really hate that as a conversation that we were having, and then she passed away shortly after. But she was like really stressed out about stuff, and I'm just like, you gotta find a way to let that stuff go. You don't know how
Yeah.
much longer you're gonna be here. Do you want to spend the
Yeah.
last of your days just stressing like to this extent? You've already done that your whole life.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's why I'm working so hard and changing and being a better woman because my mom never got the chance to. And I
no,
want to
she
make her
didn't.
proud.
My mom found your mom was keeping like a little diary, and she was writing how she just wanted to be a better person and be a good Christian. And she just wanted to make better choices in life.
Does
And
she still have it? Can you send it to me, please?
she had found that back when she was living in that apartment that your mom passed away in. I have
Oh,
a bag of your mom's clothes in the basement, and I have Beamy and Papa's ashes. But
okay.
other than that, I don't know where anything is.
You
And
know, her birthday was Saturday, the
I
20th.
know.
Her
I
birthday
will.
just
I woke up
passed.
that morning and I was just like, "Oh my god, happy birthday to Tin!" I felt her with me all day long.
I had a dream
I
about
feel
her
her
the other
energy
day.
pop in at random times. Sometimes I'll be singing in the car and then like I can feel like her hair
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
bouncing around next to me.
Well, it was so weird. I had a dream about her the other day while I was taking a nap. And in my dream, I was in this house and I went to go open the door and her face was like pressed up against the glass door. And I'm like, oh my God, mommy, you scared the shit out of me. And then she's like, well, I've been calling and calling your phone and it's going right to voicemail. So then in my head, I'm thinking, I want to tell her, like, mommy, you're dead. And I went,
Yeah.
mommy. And she goes, yeah, baby. And I changed my mind. I didn't tell, I just said, I love you, and then it
Yeah.
stopped. But like in my
Yeah.
dream, I wanted to be like, "Mommy, you're dead. Why?" So I think it was a visit.
Yeah. I think it was a visit too. After Matt passed away, I had a dream that he was building a bed frame for Riley. I'm like, this is so random. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm gonna get this
Thank
taken care of. I'm
you.
gonna build this for him, Lenny. Don't you worry. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Like you're dead.
Yeah, right.
For-
See? So like that's how
um,
you know like that it's a
yeah,
visit because you
yeah,
think in the dream,
yeah. It's like
who
you're
the
dead.
fuck
What's
is the
going on?
guest? Who the fuck is the guest? I'm her little
It's
sister.
my sister. My favorite sister. Oh wait, don't let my other sisters see this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Scratch that.
They'll be like, cancel the Misfit Spirit. What a bitch.
You, Johnny, Mary musical. The clothes you should make A memory quilt. Oh, I like that. Make a
Memory
memory
quilt. Oh,
quilt.
yeah, that's a good
Oh my
idea.
God, I love that. I just wish we had more pictures of mommy. Like, you know, she didn't like to take pictures. So,
I know. I know. I
uh,
like after she passed away, and it's like any pictures that I have found of her, like there's none of me with her,
me
you know?
neither. Me
It's
neither.
like,
She
what
has
the
them with
fuck?
Cass, but not with
She's like, oh
me.
my god, she's together. Why the fuck aren't there pictures of us together? This
I
is
know.
insane.
Really. I know. Me too. Me too.
Man.
Hard to find something to
Um,
for myself.
I love her. I miss her so much.
I know. Me too. Me too.
When she was staying at my mom's, I was talking to her one day and she made a comment about how she just felt like she was more trouble than she was worth. And I was like, no, Chris, stop it. And then when we hung up, like I couldn't stop thinking about her saying that. And I called her back and I'm like, I just have to like remind you again. I know I already said it, but like I fucking love you. Like you're more trouble than you're worth. Like you're my stepmother and my mom is your best friend. You're
Yeah.
more than worth
She
it, you
raised
know?
you guys.
Most
We are who we are because of my mom. I'm
yeah,
telling
like
you, like,
most people are like, "Oh, like, you know, my husband's." Well, I don't even want to call it. Your mom wasn't dad's mistress. Dad cheated on my mom with your mom, and then my mom became her best friend.
yeah, right, right.
Let's raise our kids together because my mom's a weirdo, but
Mine too. But I love that they did that. I love that they did
yeah.
that. And you know
It's
what? I
it's
love
like
it because
it was just like, Kristen, if you were more trouble than you were worth, like we wouldn't have kept you around all these
right,
years, you know?
right,
Like my sisters and I share the same blood, but me and you don't share the same blood, and we still want you around.
right, right. And my
So that should say something. And
daddy
she
says till this day, he's like, your mom was the true love of my life. To this day,
oh yeah.
she was the
Oh yeah,
true love of my
she
life.
always will be. She always
And
will
she
be.
said the same thing about daddy. Like they were soulmates, you know, like,
Yeah.
and I love hearing daddy say that, you know, it makes me really
Yeah.
happy to hear that.
Yeah, he's never loved anyone like he loves your mom.
Yeah. Nice to meet you both.
Um,
Nice to meet you, Johnny Marr Musical. I am 34.
Nice to meet us. But wait, Johnny, you haven't been in here before? I feel like your name looks familiar. Maybe there was another Johnny Marr or something. I don't know. But I hope you're doing well, Johnny.
Yeah, she's gonna pull some cards for me too. So she's never
Oh,
done it
yeah.
for
Oh, wait,
me.
hold on. Hold on. Let me pull cards for you now.
Yes.
I put my joint down. Wait, do I want this deck? Do I want this deck?
Let me pick the deck. Let me see. Let me see.
Well,
Can I pick?
there's this deck. It's like the Light Seers deck.
Oh, I like that. What does
But
the
I
other deck
do
look like?
also have the Wizard of Oz.
No, let's do the other deck.
All right. And then all my other decks are over there. I don't feel like going to get them. Oh, I also have Biblical Tarot. I just got this one. I like
What
it. It's
you want to do biblical? Let's do biblical.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
biblical.
I mean, you're living with dad now.
Yeah, exactly.
You should
Exactly.
do
Well,
biblical.
and also, like, can I tell you, the other night I woke up, I felt something over me, and I saw the devil's face. It looked like a
Yeah.
dragon, and yellow eyes. My heart was pounding so hard, and it was just like floating over me, right over here. Like that's usually
Yeah.
where people stand over me when I'm sleeping. But like, and
Yeah.
it wasn't a dream because it woke me up. And when I woke
Yeah.
up, I saw his face. And I think he's attacking me because I'm doing much better now. And it
Oh yeah,
doesn't
because
want me
it
to
wants
do
to bring you
better.
down.
Yeah.
Um, See, now I wonder, like, is it the devil or because what I think happens for a lot of people is we all have our own devil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We all have, uh, we say our demons, but our demon is our devil inside. It's
Right.
the wounded aspect of us, and it constantly tries to pull us back into staying in
Right.
that trauma response
Yeah.
because that's how it knows how to survive. So when
Right.
you start doing better and you're starting to pull away from it, it's like, no, come
Come
back.
back.
So it might not necessarily be like
The devil, but it could be my
the
devil.
devil, but it could be your
Your
devil
devil.
being like, why are you leaving me? Come back. There might be an
Right.
unhealed aspect of yourself. See, because what I try to explain to people is like, you don't want to like condemn your devil because it's a part of you. It's a
Yes.
wounded part of yourself.
Right.
I saw this video once. It gave such a great description, and it was showing like it was this woman, and there was like this like demon thing like running at her, and it was like but when it got close to her, she hugged it, and then it transformed into the child version of her.
Wow.
So for me, like that could be a child version of yourself that has just manifested into this what looks like something demonic because it's so wounded, and it's just had
Right.
wound after wound after it just keeps taking all the wounds and
Yeah.
getting more and more broken,
Yeah.
and just not knowing how to function or what to do. So it's like you
Yeah.
have to integrate that part of yourself and
In
teach
a
it to work with
positive
you.
way. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, because I feel like sometimes we'll do better, and we're like, oh, I'm doing better. So then we just forget about our trauma, and it's like, well, I'm doing better, so I don't need to face it, right? But not
Right. Right.
necessarily.
Yeah.
We need to walk with it always, side by
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Um,
Because no matter what, it's a part of me and it's always going to be a part of me.
yeah, and
But it doesn't
it's gonna
have
be
to
more and
be a
more angry the
demon.
more it's neglected. The more it's
Right.
neglected, the more angry it gets. And
Right.
I feel like it gets to such this like demon devil looking thing.
But
Like I was saying
where do I
before,
start? How do I even make that a part of me in a positive way? Like, where
well,
do
I
I
mean, there's
start with
so
that?
many different wounds.
Yeah,
So many
exactly.
different wounds. Where do you start
Exactly.
with any one of them? Whichever one comes to mind first, and then like I used to watch Teal Swan a lot because the way she dives into shadow work, it's like say you're feeling triggered. You
Yeah.
have to ask yourself, well, why am I feeling triggered right now?
Right.
Because of this. Okay, well, when was the last time I felt like that? This time. All right, and the time before that, and you keep going, okay, and then before that, and you
And
try
what
to
can
go
I
all
do
the way back
differently this time instead of going
to
and using, or you know what I mean, to numb
yeah.
it?
Well, I did a meditation where I relived a repressed memory. I've had no memory of my mom and dad being together.
Yeah.
Um, I always just remembered my mom being with Russell and dad being
Yeah.
with your
Yeah. Yeah.
mom.
Right.
Um, but I saw a memory of my mom and my dad fighting, and I described the whole thing to my mom, and she said, "Me and your dad used to fight in front of the door." Because I said I was sitting on the living room, in the old house,
Yep.
not my old house, like the house I
Right.
was in before we moved, next to grandma and grandpa, um, and I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm like a baby, and I can't get up and walk or anything, and my mom and dad are right in front of the front door, and they're screaming at each other, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, and I'm screaming and I'm crying, and like, when a baby gets like tense and startled, they go
That.
like this,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like the whole feeling that's going through my body while I'm watching this, I'm like, oh my God, I've had that feeling in my body my whole fucking life. Every
Right.
time I've had anxiety. And then Joel
Yeah.
dying, um, dad leaving, it created an abandonment wound. Then when
Right.
Joel died, it was like, why'd Lindsay go so crazy when Joel died? People die all the time. Kids lose friends all the time. It's sad, they grieve. But why did Lindsay go so crazy? That she was like cutting herself, ending up in psych institutions because it reopened the
That
abandonment
won't.
wound.
Right.
And I didn't understand, and this time I wasn't being abandoned by somebody that was coming and going, coming and going. It was, he didn't
Somebody
have a
that's
choice to
gone and
leave,
who's
and
gone.
he wasn't
Yeah.
coming back.
Right. Right.
So it wasn't, I wasn't just grieving over losing him. I had a fucking baby version of me inside that's like,
Right.
what's going on?
Yeah.
How can
Yeah.
I fix it?
Yeah.
Like, did you
And
do something?
there's nothing you can
Like, did
do to
I do
fix it.
something wrong? And it's like anytime somebody's hurt or sad, like I wanna, or they're mad, it's like I wanna fix it. And it's like,
Yeah.
where did that come from? It comes
Right.
from that experience of
Yeah.
being young and not knowing what's going on, and then
Right.
watching dad walk out the door and not knowing if he's coming back.
That.
Like, did I do something? Okay, he comes back and everything's cool now. All right, and I'm being a good girl. Maybe that's why he's saying, okay, now they're fighting again. Okay, I must have done something.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's what
Yeah.
kids naturally,
Yeah.
when we're too little to really
Comprehend
conscious,
what's go yeah.
consciously think about what's happening, we're
Right.
integrating it energetically
Yeah.
without like the conscious words,
Yeah. Right.
um so after I like did that meditation and I learned like the root of my anxiety, I was taking Riley to the DMV to get his license, and we're standing in line. I start having anxiety about standing in line,
Yeah.
and it's like my chest starts hurting. I'm feeling short of breath. I'm like, ugh. And I'm like, why do I have anxiety over this? And then I'm like, oh, the panic of not knowing how long
Long.
this
Yep.
is,
Yep.
and it's like you got to think about the little baby that didn't know why there was fighting, didn't know why dad left, didn't know how
Or
long
how
he was going
long
to
he
be
would be
gone,
gone. Right.
didn't know if he was coming back. And then when he came back, it's how long before like he's gone again? Is he going to stay?
Yeah.
And then you like can really start to break down like every fucking decision you've ever made in life
Yeah.
is rooted in a
Right.
trauma from when I was too young to even fucking walk.
Yeah. Yep. Isn't it
And
crazy? Like, that's so
yeah.
insane that, like,
Yeah, and when I was little, hearing people yell, I would cry. Even if they weren't
yeah.
yelling at me, I would
Right.
cry, and I didn't understand that, and now I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah. That's
duh,"
why. Yeah.
because it triggers, I don't know what's happening, like,
Right. Right.
um, and, in that memory, like, I could hear them arguing, but, like, there was only one sentence that I heard clearly, and it was dad's voice, and that, like, "Ugh." He was like, "Fuck you, Jewel," and it just sent a feeling through my whole body. I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god, this poor baby," and, like, so
Yeah.
in the meditation, then I have, like, my adult self, because you can,
Right.
like, reintegrate the memory differently,
Yeah.
because the body doesn't know the difference really between an actual experience and something you're experiencing in your head. It's like I'm visualizing all this, but I'm still having a physical reaction to it as if it's really happening. So I take the adult version of myself and I start yelling at my mom and at dad and being like, look at what you're doing. And I'm pointing to the baby version of myself. And I'm like,
Yeah.
look at what you're fucking doing. And then
Right.
I went over and I picked up the baby version of myself and I held her and I started bouncing her. And
Oh.
sometimes when you should try this if you're ever feeling like overwhelmed or having anxiety. Imagine you holding a baby version of yourself and just going, shh, 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 shh.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll hear her calm down, and then all of a sudden I start to feel calm, and it's the
Right.
weirdest fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then to like tell people, oh, sometimes I just bounce my baby self,
Well, you know what's
and I'm all
weird?
that.
Like when I go to lay down to take a nap, right? Like, and I'm not trying to meditate or anything like that, but I shut my eyes and then all of a sudden I'll see like a light, and then I'll start to see faces, like almost like a sketch, like a pencil sketch
Mm,
of faces, and I don't know who these people are, but like I
yeah.
am seeing different faces of people, and I don't know why, I don't know what it is, I don't know who they are, but I
I
don't
mean,
know.
they could be people that are on the other side. It could
Right.
also be different versions of yourself from different
Yeah.
lifetimes.
Right.
Um,
Isn't
do
that
that one.
weird though? Like what? Like I don't. And I know. I think it's because my mind is more clear. But my counselor, she thinks I'm prophetic. Like
Yeah. Yeah, you probably are, but you've been buried underneath all your
numbing.
trauma for so long, you haven't
Right.
been able to really work with your gifts. Even Cassie, that's what makes me nervous about Cassie and the drugs is like Cass, you're very tapped in even without them, but then you open yourself up and you're a portal, and then
Right.
you're like, oh, these things are attacking me, and it's like, but you're opening the door for them.
Right.
Like
Right.
you have to not do the drugs. You have to ground yourself. You have to be strong. You have to really fucking heal your fucking
Yeah.
trauma and
Right.
stand in your power, reclaim your sovereignty, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Well, no, I feel like they attack me
because these
more
things can
so now.
manipulate.
I feel like they attack me more so now that I'm clean
Well,
than
because
they ever
they wanna pull you
did.
back. They
Right.
wanna pull
Than
you back.
right. Than they ever did when I was using.
Yeah, well, even, when I started, doing Reiki, and then when I was wire wrapping crystals and, I'm doing light work. Dark energies don't want light workers doing their work, and
Right.
then me and Zach started falling apart, and I feel like he's more easily manipulated in his energy
Right.
by darker energies than I am, so then it starts affecting me. We ended up with a wasp infestation in my bedroom. Um, then,
Wow.
then recently with the flea infestation, I feel like just,
And with his
and
alcoholism.
around the time of the wasp infestation, later on that year, we had mice in the fucking basement. We never had mice in the
I
house
was gonna
before.
say, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's like all these
Vermin.
things
Yeah.
will come in and try to disrupt what I'm trying to do because they want to pull me away from my purpose work.
Right. Right.
But we have to keep healing, and we have to stay clear
Yes.
and
Right.
keep in mind that that's what's happening. We're
Right.
trying to be pulled back into the negative.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's part of our mission as humans on this planet is to come here and completely fucking lose ourselves in order to find
To find
ourselves.
ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Um, I played poker with a tarot deck once. I got a full house and 3 people died.
Oh my gosh.
Thesaurus, hey Cody, how are you? My grandma could predict things to a wild level.
Wow.
You probably could too, Cody.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody has gifts. It's just like, do you want to tap into that or not?
Right, right. Absolutely.
All right.
All right, let's
And what
pull
am I
these
pulling on
cards.
exactly? Just general, see what comes out?
Yeah, just general. Let's see what
Like,
comes out.
what messages does this biblical tarot?
Now, is this going to be past, present, future type stuff or
Um, Jesus. Jesus. Don't say the Lord's name in vain. I can. He likes it.
what about grandma and grandpa? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Lennox is always going, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Uh,
She looks just like you, Lindsay. Oh my God.
6 of grains, 3 of candles, and the page of chalices. All right, so that's the 6 of pentacles, 3 of wands, and the page of cups. Ooh, and the lovers at the bottom. But the lovers in tarot used to be called the choice because
Okay.
it's a choice. Um, Now, the lovers isn't always necessarily about somebody else. It could represent your masculine and your feminine energy within and bringing them together and
Okay.
integrating them so they can work together. Um, Now that's at the bottom of the deck. So that's like the overall energy. Um, all right, 3 of candles. I feel like where are you going from here? It's like the choice of where to go from here. It's like you have opportunities to do things now that you didn't have before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like the 2 of wands is usually somebody like sitting there like thinking about going somewhere, but the 3 of wands, they're already out. They're
Yeah.
already going.
Yeah.
It's usually someone standing on a ledge looking at the ocean and their ships coming in. They're waiting
Yeah.
for their ship to come in. It's like I'm going somewhere.
I'm already on the ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
All right, and we've got the 6 of pentacles. 6 of pentacles is I mean, it can be charity, but this isn't about charity. It's it's about finding the balance of equal give and take.
Mhm.
When I look at this old woman, like I just like had this like flash of like her just giving herself away. Like
Mhm.
too much. Like I'm gonna give all of
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna get anything in return. But
Yeah.
that's not what we're doing here anymore. Because we're going somewhere else.
Well, I feel
Where
like I feel
things
like
are fair and
but
balanced.
I feel like I still do give to more than I receive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
The
like
choice, to give and receive, you know?
yeah.
Um, well, even like last night I live streamed, and then when the subscriber messaged me and said he wanted to send me money, at first I was like, you don't have to do that. And he's like, but I appreciate what you're doing. And then it's like, I should be getting paid for what I'm doing.
Yeah, right.
I'm giving my time and energy and my lovely personality. Like, but like I'm
Yeah.
so used to being the giver and not
Yeah.
the receiver.
Right. And
And
I'm the type like I don't like to take or ask for help or I'd rather go without. You know what I mean?
mm,
Like that's how I
yeah,
am.
yeah. Well, and for me, it's also, when you do let someone do something for you, it's only a matter of time before it wasn't for free. Somebody
Right.
wasn't just trying to help you out.
Right.
You owe somebody
Exactly.
something now. So it's
Exactly.
like, I'd rather do everything myself and help
Right.
everybody else with something instead of anyone fucking help me.
Yeah.
Because if I let anyone help me, then I'm going to owe them so much more than they did for me.
Mhm.
And if I don't have it, then I'm an asshole or
Yeah.
made to feel like an asshole for it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Um, so it's like you said, you're on the ship, but you're not quite there yet.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, And then the page of chalices. Look at him, so innocent. He's learning.
Yeah.
He's learning. There's like such an innocent energy coming off of this page of cups. I don't want to start crying, but I just
Yeah.
you remember when we were little and they where did they take us to Walmart or was it JCPenney for the family photo?
Yeah.
And
I think it
they ended up
was.
wanting to take a picture of you by yourself.
Yeah. He kept calling me princess, princess, and yeah. Yeah.
I just like had a flash of little Marissa back then and
Yeah.
like how like
I know.
happy she was all the time, how
Yeah.
bubbly she was.
Yeah.
And even throughout all the years, to an extent, you've been able to stay bubbly, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that light was also like taken out.
Right.
It's like you were still trying to be bubbly, but the light was out, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I feel like you're not just like regaining your light, but regaining your innocence.
Yeah.
Not just for you, I feel for a lot of people, our innocence is taken from us very young.
Mhm.
And then there's no guidance. Even if we have parents, there's no proper guidance for that certain part of us that was taken, where it's just
Right.
kind of like life keeps going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I want to pull clarifiers for this little page over here.
The Page of Cups.
The little page. He's so sweet and innocent. I just keep picturing the little you,
Yeah. I
my
remember
little
that day
Romy.
too when they wanted to take that picture by myself of me by myself and mom said that I ended up being like an ad or something or that's what they
Yeah,
wanted
they
to
wanted to
use
put
me.
you in an ad.
Yeah.
All right, so for clarifiers, I pulled the death card. Death doesn't mean death. Calm down.
Oh.
You're like, something has to come to an end for something new to begin. That's what transformation and transmutation is. Even like with alchemy, if you turn lead into gold, the lead doesn't exist anymore once you turn
Right.
it into gold.
Yeah.
It's funny that it's the King of Grains, which is the King of Pentacles, and we're talking about lead into gold. And the King of Pentacles, I mean, he like has all the money in the bank. He's got all the gold. He's the king of fucking gold, pretty much.
Right.
I feel like you're transforming from this innocent little child that didn't know any better, that is learning to know better, and is becoming. You're not becoming a man. Don't worry. Like in tarot, like the masculine energies just represent the like feminine energy is it expands, it receives, and it keeps growing. But like masculine energy, like it knows its limits, and it's structured.
Right.
You're going from, and page, even though this is a boy on the card, pages are feminine energy. So you're going from like an innocent novice type of energy, feminine energy of expansion, and then you're going to reach where you don't have to expand like anymore, just in this aspect of yourself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's
Right.
like you reach like the, it's like going from a child to an adult.
Right.
Going from being emotional to more stable and grounded.
Right.
Not that you won't be emotional.
Right.
Emotions don't
Right.
ever go away.
No,
Unless you're a serial
someone
killer.
was telling me like I'm very emotionally mature. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's like the King and Queen of Cups in tarot. The Queen of Cups, she's can be very expressive of her emotions, and she feels a lot. And the King of Cups feels just as much, but he's reserved in what it is that he's sharing.
Yes.
Like when did the TV go on? Weird. Sorry, I just got distracted because I can hear the TV downstairs.
That's weird.
What was I saying? I want to go turn it off. It's distracting me now. 10 of Candles. 10 of Candles is the 10 of Wands. It's about burden. It's about feeling like the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it's like that's what this young, poor innocent energy was feeling, just the weight of the world on the shoulders. But it just popped in my head that saying about pressure creating diamonds. What is it exactly, that saying? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like diamonds are created under pressure.
Okay.
I mean, it's like you can let that pressure break you or not, but you're not letting it break you.
No, nope, I never will.
I always knew it, you Roni. I always knew you had it in you.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles.
Yeah, I noticed when you shuffled earlier and one of the
The cards flipped over. Is it like the only one flipped over?
I think so.
Nope.
Oh no, yeah, you got a couple in there.
No, hold on. When did these? I feel all right. I'm gonna take these out.
Yeah, maybe that's
and look at all of them, because when the fuck did they even get flipped over? Was it while I wouldn't have put them back flipped over like that.
No, I don't think you would have either.
I'm gonna move the deck over. All right, so we've got strength. See, he's sitting in the lion's den.
Yeah. I pray for
He
strength
doesn't
every
look
night.
scared though. He doesn't
Yeah.
look scared though because he knows he's protected.
Yeah, by the light, by the white light.
Yeah, it's like what's really protecting us is not in the physical, you know.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. I'm being drawn to all the like skeletons, all the bones.
Yeah.
Like they've been like picked clean. Um, it's like I'm picturing like the lions like eating every last piece off of them.
But he's the only one left. They're not touching him though.
Yeah. It's like what sometimes you get drawn to certain parts in the card and you're like, why am I drawn there
But for
so
a reason.
so
It's for a
intently?
reason though. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, okay. How do I word it? It's like, all right, the lions represent the ego. The ego, on one hand, it's like, yeah, your ego is your pride and how proud you are of yourself, but your ego is also like the
Mm,
wounded aspect of yourself that tries to protect yourself, that uses defense mechanisms that no longer work. They worked once upon a time, but they don't work anymore. All they do is actually sabotage your life now.
Right.
I feel like the Lions can't pick him clean because he picked himself apart himself.
Right. Right.
Like he went into like his wounded ego and he picked it apart himself. It's like you can't hurt me if I
Right.
what is it? In 8 Mile, I just pictured Eminem in 8 Mile. You know how he fucking disses himself so then they
Yeah.
don't have anything to diss him with?
Right. Right.
It's like you can't take anything from me because I already
And
tore it
you
all
took
apart
right.
myself.
Like that
I tore
saying, like
myself apart and
no
put
one can
myself back
beat me
together.
harder than I beat myself. Or that saying,
Yeah,
like, no, you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, exactly. Um, all right. Oh geez. We've got 7 cards here. Let's do one at a time.
Yeah, one at a
If I
time.
try to look at them all at once, it's like,
Yeah.
but we've got the star, the 8-point star, the North Star, the Star of Bethlehem. I feel like this star, this guiding light is what is shining
And
down.
over him. Yeah.
You know, it's faith. It's not just hope. This is beyond hope.
Mm,
This is faith.
right. Yeah.
Um, it's not just believing, it's knowing that you're gonna get where you need to be.
Mhm. Yeah.
You're not necessarily gonna know exactly where it is you're gonna end up. You can make plans, you can have ideas for it, but even if those plans why am I gonna use that to go awry? Even if plans go awry, I sound like I'm reading a book. Even if plans don't go as planned, you're still gonna end up exactly where you need to be.
And honestly, the point I'm at now, like, I'm not looking ahead. I don't have a plan of where I'm going to be in a few, like, I'm just taking it day by day, hour
Yeah.
by hour, minute by minute. And wherever my life takes me, that's where it takes me for the
Yeah.
positive. I'm going to go down the right side of the road, not the left side anymore.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now.
Oh, and the high priestess. The high priestess is under that. Yeah, see, you know. your intuition's guiding you. Your intuition is your
Yeah.
guiding light. You just have to trust it.
Yes.
We're taught to not trust ourselves.
Right.
We're taught to ignore our intuition
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Right.
It's especially like by our caregivers growing up. How many times are kids told like something's not wrong when something's wrong?
Wrong. Yeah.
Because you don't want the kids to know anything's wrong, but
Right.
energetically they're picking up
They
on that. So when
know.
you
Right.
when you tell them something, then you're telling them not to trust their intuition. So then when
Yeah.
they're picking up later in life on when things are going wrong, and then they're like brushing it off and ignoring
Right.
it because
Yeah.
that's what they were told to
It's what to
do.
do. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Katie, you're here. Hi, my lovely Catherine, darling. I am so happy our guest decided to come and meet us. Yeah, this is my sister, Marissa. She's a cool
Hi.
person. Hope she comes back.
I'll be back. Lenny's been wanting me to do this for a while, and we just haven't gotten around to doing it together. But today's the day.
Today's the day. Ah, and we're using biblical tarot, and we're feeling very holy.
Yes.
Yeah, the name of my channel, The Misfit Spirit, attracted in. I mean, it hasn't happened too often recently. From time to time, it does still happen, but religious people see the name and they think it's a religious channel. And then they come
Wow.
on and
Oh,
they see
cause
me doing
spirit.
tarot cards,
Yeah. Oh
talking
no.
about spirituality, and
They
they're like,
must
"Oh
be
my
like, I
God."
rebuke you.
They're like, "Ask Jesus to save you." And I'm like,
Oh
"Me and
my
Jesus are cool."
goodness. Right?
I'm like, "I've talked to Jesus."
Jesus is my boy.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
a 58-minute live stream about my conversation with Jesus, because I didn't just sit here and be like, Jesus, will you help me? Like, no, like when I was receiving Reiki, I set the intention to connect with Jesus, because he kept coming up in the live stream, all the religious people coming in. So I was like, I feel like I should talk to Jesus. So while I was receiving Reiki, I went into like a meditative state, and I actually sat and had a conversation with him.
Right. Oh wow.
Well, not a full conversation, because when you fucking connect with spiritual beings, sometimes they don't, like, he would say something and then it's like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, he told me he was holy, not righteous. And I'm like, well, what does that mean?
Right.
But
Right.
then I thought into it more, and it's like he lived as a holy man, but he didn't go around saying what he believed in was right and everyone
Right.
should do what he says, like religious people do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Jesus was like, here's some guidance. If you're meant to hear and follow, then you'll understand.
Yeah.
If not, then that's not your journey right now.
Right.
Um, like the religious people come in and tell me like what Jesus wants and what Jesus thinks, and I'm like, I don't think any of you know what the fuck he wants or what he thinks. And when I first connected with him, I knelt down in front of him, and he was like, and he had me get up and sit next to him.
Yeah.
Like like
Wow.
no, you sit next to me. Like we're equal is what
Yes.
the vibe he was
Yes.
giving me. And then he said to me, I don't want to be worshipped. I never asked to be worshipped.
Right. Right.
It's like he was trying to show the way for
Mm-hmm.
people to he was
Who
trying to
need
show
the
people
guidance?
how to be
Right.
spiritual beings, because that's what we are.
Right.
We're having a human experience,
Yes.
but
Right.
we're not human.
Yeah. Right.
And he was trying to get that message across, and then
Mm-hmm.
religion came in and put a spin on it. And so Jesus was probably sitting there all the time like, oh man, you guys are always praying to me, and
Right.
I'm
Right.
trying to show you how to look within yourself to find
Yes.
the kingdom of
Yes.
God. The kingdom
Right.
of heaven is within you. The
Especially the
kingdom of God is
people
within you.
especially the people that like make money through his name, like my counselor, she wants me to talk to this woman that she talks to, and it's like $100 for 30 minutes, and she said that Jesus speaks through her. Like, Jesus would not want anybody taking money
Yeah,
for them to
yeah,
get a message from him. You
Yeah.
know what? For 30 minutes, like, are
It's
you
like if I'm
kidding
gonna
me?
do a healing for someone and they've already paid and Jesus wants to come in and give a message, great. But I'm not gonna tell somebody, hey, give me money and I'll give you a message from Jesus. Well,
$100 for 30 minutes, not even an
even
hour.
some of my live streams, I've had crossed over loved ones come in and I've given people messages from their crossed over loved ones, and I'm uncomfortable doing that because I'm like, what if I'm not actually getting the right message? What if I'm just delusional and making it up? So for me, like, I won't offer that as a
Service,
as,
like,
as a service. I feel like if
right.
I connect with a crossover loved one for somebody, it's
That's a
gonna
plus.
happen.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Um it's like there's a lot of things about this channel that I'm just like, that, I don't want to do things the way other people do things. Even
Right.
last night when the subscriber was like, hey, I want to send you money for doing what you do, I was just kind of like, it's like, but I should be getting paid.
Yeah,
I should
absolutely.
be
But
getting
that's not
paid,
why
but
you
I don't.
do it. But that's not
Yeah,
why you do it.
yeah. Um,
That's not
wait,
what you expected
what
when
else?
you first started.
Oh yeah, Jesus also said, what he said to me was a little different than what's in the Bible. He said, the sin of the seed is forgiven. But then in the Bible, it says something about the seed of sin or something like
Mm,
that. I don't
right.
read the fucking Bible. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly what
I
it says.
don't either.
But
Yeah.
like, he didn't, he didn't elaborate. Which, I mean, from my understanding, apparently dude spoke in parables anyways. So only people that were awakened, in a sense, to understand the messages that he was saying were really gonna get it.
Right.
And then other people, that's my problem with the Bible is I feel like it's like, it's art.
Mm,
It's subjective. Anybody can interpret it any way they want, and some
right.
people interpret it negatively, some people interpret it
Yes.
positively, some people interpret it like somewhere in between. But with the sin of the seed is forgiven, I'm picturing like a seed that hasn't grown at all yet.
Right. Right.
So if we're a seed and we haven't grown and we haven't learned anything yet, but we've sinned, we can be forgiven because we don't know any better yet.
And then once we're forgiven, we might sprout that first
Yeah,
root. Or
and then we'll
that's
grow
what
more.
I think.
Exactly.
Yes, that's what I
But
thought of.
if we learn that we've done something wrong and we choose to keep doing it wrong,
Doing
then
that wrong.
we're
We're
not
going to stay a
forgiven.
seed. Yeah. And we're
Yeah,
going to
you're
stay a
gonna stay
seed.
small and
Right.
you're gonna suck.
Yeah. And you're not going to be planted,
Yeah.
you know?
Um Also, when you said planted, it made me think of you'll see it like on social media, like the quotes about how a seed grows in darkness, in
Yeah.
dirt, in darkness. So when we're feeling lonely and life feels fucking dark and we have no idea idea where we're
That's
going,
a Rhode Island
we need
way
to
to
be
say it.
we need to it's okay. We need to
Oops.
oops, whatever. Um what was I saying? Oh yeah, we need to keep in mind that, like, it's okay. It's okay because the seed grows in darkness. We need to keep in
Yeah.
mind that we're actually growing, and the term growing pains, it's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to be painful, but
Yeah.
I feel like we don't really understand that, so that's when we end up turning to drugs or to
Yeah.
sex or to alcohol or to
Hmm.
some kind of something to get us
Some
out of this,
outlet to, right.
to get us out of growing
To just, exactly. To stunt
and
our
keep us
growing or
stunted.
distract us from that growth. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or distract us
Um,
from that pain.
Katie says, "Hi, Marissa. Hope you like us. We're ordinary people doing the best we can." We're not ordinary, Katie.
No, we're not,
We
but we're
are
doing
not
the best
ordinary.
we can.
Nobody that watches this live stream and nobody that's related to me.
Far from ordinary, but that's okay because I
We're
love my sister.
extraordinary.
Exactly.
And that movie Waiting, anyone ever see Waiting?
Yes,
The
that
fucking
we used
book.
to watch that
The book,
together with Ryan Reynolds.
he says the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little bit of extra. However he fucking says it. What does he say? It's so funny. I wish I had the tab. Oh, I do have the tablet over here. I don't feel like Googling it. Whatever. You guys get the point.
I get the drift. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Marissa, we love Jesus, but some people do misunderstand us and aggressively try to sever our ties to the devil.
Oh, jeez.
Katie's always telling people off for me. That's why her name, the people, their names highlighted in blue, I make them moderators and they can delete comments. They can put people in timeout.
Oh, what, the one with the wrench next to their name? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about what's the one with the crown #1? Is that like a badge for because they're a fan?
That just means he's commented most today.
Oh. I'm very extra.
If you're ever not like in the live stream with me, but you're watching, I can give you a blue wrench and you can fucking delete people. You can block them from you can't block them from watching the live stream, but you can block them from being able to comment. So all they can do is sit there and watch.
Yeah.
Or you can put them in timeout for a certain amount of seconds. It's like, this like little like
get in the corner. You're in timeout. I'm a king. Well, we are queens. So you see my crown.
Cody says, "I'm very extra." Yeah, I know, Cody. I've seen Cody has a YouTube channel. What games are you posting? Is it fighting games? And then you post stuff with Pokemon.
What does he play? He plays them and posts it.
Wait, that's what I want to ask. Like, are you actually playing or are you just doing commentary for someone else that's playing? And I followed Cody's channel. You got to support. Gotta support the supporters.
Right.
And I watched some of the shorts.
Oh yeah,
I like his energy and his personality.
The crown is top fans because it shows right here. There's a crown and it says top fans. So the ones with the crowns are top fans.
Yeah, well, that's just for this live stream. It's not for every live stream.
I see what you're saying.
Chris Boweckity, am I saying that right? Anyways, Chris, I don't think I've ever seen your name before in here. And it says he's number 3.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't have a little crown next to Katie yet. Oh, yeah, she was number 2 earlier in the chat, and now she doesn't have a crown. Someone stole her crown. That's okay. She doesn't need it because she's got an energetic one that stays there always.
Yes.
It's all my gameplay.
People make unfair.
A game I haven't played in a long time that I used to love playing? Black Ops.
Well, I appreciate you having my sister's back. And it may not even be sometimes that they don't understand her or don't know her. Some people are just haters because she has a light about her. And people that don't have that
jealous of it.
And you know what? If someone's not hating on you, you're doing something wrong. So she's obviously doing something right if she's got some haters.
All right. So
let's resume.
We read the star. All right. The high priestess. Yeah. The high priestess is your intuition. It's your feminine aspect that can read between the lines, see in the gray areas.
Yeah.
See, I'm being drawn to all the skulls in front of her. I mean, I was drawn to all the skeletons in there. But I feel like it's a different energy coming off the skulls, though. Ooh, I'm hearing like that weird, like chanting.
Mm.
What is that about? That what is that noise in the background? Is that the dog?
It's the chickens. Yeah, it's Gabby. I can tell. I know by the way they sound. It's Gabby. She's looking or she wants to eat or something. I heard it too. Yep. There goes Nessie. There's Gabby.
Um, I'm feeling like the chanting creates a certain frequency, obviously. Everything creates a frequency, but why? Oh, okay. The more you're able to tune in and keep your field clear, the more you'll be able to hear the messages that you're being given.
Okay.
Um, I like I know it's skulls, so it's like you're getting messages from all these dead skulls.
No, but like I said, when I close my eyes and I see those
Yeah,
people.
that just popped in my head when you said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe the more clear you get, maybe you're going to be able to hear what it is they're trying to tell you.
Right.
Maybe they need your help.
Right.
I feel like I help people cross over. I mean, Grandpa died, then Nana died, and then Matt died, and they all died within a year. And I held all of their hands on their deathbed
Wow.
within a year. And then I was in a meditation event when Billy died. And while I was in meditation, I saw Billy's funeral and I saw Billy and he's like, "What's going on, Lynn?" And I'm like, "This is your funeral." And he was like, "No, no, no, no." And when I got out of the meditation, my mom had texted me and said Billy had just died. Um, and then do you remember my mom's friend Lisa?
Yeah.
Lisa's mom had ended up in a coma, and she called me and she's like, "Can you send my mom Reiki?"
Oh, I remember this. Yes, I remember.
Yes,
And then
and her
she
mom,
woke up, right?
when I connected with her mother's energy, her mother looked at me and said, "I just want to die." And then she woke up after the Reiki and looked at
Yeah.
Lisa and said, "I just want to die."
Wow.
And Lisa still from time to time when she gets really drunk, she'll be like really in her feels and she'll message me and be like, "Thank you so much. Like you helped, I know my mom's not lost. I know there's more after this life because of what you
Yeah.
did."
Right.
And I'm like, I'm glad I could do that for you.
Right.
'Cause,
Right.
um, and oh, and then Shahana, I did Reiki for Shahana, and I saw her boyfriend that passed away, and I
Right.
didn't. I thought I was imagining it because I knew her boyfriend passed away, so I thought like I was just making it up in my head, but he kept drawing my attention
Right.
to his black sneakers,
Yeah.
and so I had said I don't know if there's like a significance, but like it just seemed kind of stupid. Why do you keep drawing my attention to your sneakers? Like this doesn't help me. This makes
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything to her because I don't want to,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
in case I am delusional and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And
No,
she
that's
she said
not.
she said she had bought him a black pair of Converses before he died, and she argued with his mother to bury him in them. But his mother was like, "No
Wow.
one's gonna see his feet because the
It
bottom half
doesn't
of the casket's
matter.
closed."
Right, but it doesn't
Um,
matter.
so I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Here I
That's
am going, stop
right.
showing me your sneakers. No one
He's
cares about your sneakers."
verifying. He was verifying with you
Yes,
that
because
that you're not delusional and you're
yeah,
on point.
well, because when he first came in, I saw her waking up in the morning and him looking at her face and he just he loves looking at her in the morning, but she doesn't see him back anymore. And
Right.
that bothers him.
Yeah.
Um But then I'm like, I'm probably just making this up. Of course, like he liked looking at her face in the morning. They were in a relationship, so like
Yeah, but where would
it was
this come from? You know what I mean?
it was
Like you
important for it. It like I feel like that's something like a con artist would make up and tell somebody for a reading of their crossed over. Oh, they missed seeing your face in the morning. You know what I mean? That's why I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
can
yeah,
I
yeah,
get something that's like significant? And then when I keep noticing the sneakers, I'm like, who gives a fuck about the sneakers? But the
yeah.
sneakers
Right.
were the
Yeah.
significant factor.
Yes, right.
Um, so it's like again, like our high priestess energy, we have to learn to trust it,
Yeah,
because we're not crazy.
right. Maybe just a
I
little
mean, we
bit.
are.
But maybe just a
We're
little
not
bit.
that kind of crazy.
Exactly, exactly.
I found a pocket of energy once. It was a crazy experience. What do you mean?
Right?
Like was it like a vortex? Like was it like how big of a pocket? Like big enough for your whole being to like go in, or could you just get a finger?
Lindsay. Lynn, I want you to do Reiki on me. Maybe later when I get back from the DMV, we can do a Reiki
All
session.
right, yeah, yeah. I would love to Reiki you. I
If
haven't
you're
Reiki
in
you in
for
so
it.
long.
I know. We did it years ago. Remember underneath the tree at
Yeah,
grandma's?
yeah, dude. I did your mom right before she moved out of the apartment with you
I
and Cal.
remember. I remember this.
Um, before we started, she said she had to go to the bathroom, but I started going into meditation while I was waiting for her to be done going to the bathroom. And I remember this black flame energy that Merlin gave me to work with. You know Merlin, the wizard?
Yeah, yep.
He came to me once and gave me this black flame, and it has a gold light in the center.
Yeah.
Um, and I was using that on your mom, and your mom said her pee smelled really weird. And while I was doing it, I heard the word toxins, and it was almost like it was like trying to burn the toxins out of her. And then when she said like her pee smelled weird, I was like, oh, really? I was like, I was
That's what it
using
was.
this
Yeah.
thing and I heard toxins.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's like you learn this stuff and you do this stuff, and then you're just like, oh man, I should be locked up in a mental institution because this isn't real. Your whole life you see stuff like this in movies and people are like, but
Right.
that's not real. And if you think it's real, you should be in a loony bin.
Mm. But no, the shit. Yeah, and something about a pink chair too, right? Like a beach chair or something
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
She was on the beach laying in a chair. Her hair was done, her makeup was done. She was all, had her bronzer on her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she had like a little like margarita in her hand. She was like, thanks, Lenny. She's like drinking it. She's like, hey, Lenny loves me.
Yeah.
But then
Aw.
but then suddenly like the chair disappeared and she fell in the sand, and she was how she looked at that moment in time, and she was like, hey.
Aw.
I was like, I'm
Aw.
sorry. But then I
Yeah.
remember there was I ended up when that happened, I ended up having to put like a protective like bubble like around me, and I was guided to like sit back and do nothing. And so I'm sitting in this bubble, and then like all these like other energies came in and were pulling all these like darker energies out of your mom.
Yeah.
Um ooh, my stomach just started to feel weird. um And as they're pulling the darker energies out, they were trying to like pew pew trying to hit me, but they were bouncing off the bubble that I was in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm glad I was told to come sit in here.
Right, right. Because it was trying to find another
Another
vessel to
host.
get into.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Wow.
that's what these energies do. They're looking for a host. So
Yep.
if we lower our frequency enough, then they are able to step in and take over.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, you can see it in especially like an addict's eyes when they're using and they're under the
Yeah.
influence. You can tell when they're not in there anymore.
Or hear it in their
Um,
voice even, like,
yeah, yeah.
really.
It's like your mom was my other mother,
I
but
know.
then there was also those times where she wasn't in there, and you could see it in the eyes. There was like this
Yeah.
emptiness, like Kristen was gone. She would come back in,
Yeah.
but for the time being, while whatever entity stepped in, like, do you remember that day she made me bring you back home
Yes, and she
when you
spit
guys
on your
lived in
car.
Providence?
Yeah, on
And
Osborne
I
Street.
remember her face in the window that day. That was one of the times, like, I'll never
She
forget the
was
look in her eyes. That wasn't her. She wasn't in
yeah,
there.
I know. Yeah.
Um, your mom was such a great person.
Yeah, she was.
And
She was.
it's I think it's a shame to the people that only knew of the addict and
Yeah,
didn't really get to know her,
I know. I
because she
know.
was fucking beautiful.
I know.
She had so much love inside,
I know.
but her innocence was taken from her.
Yeah, it was.
And whoever stood up for her and gave it back and helped her find it?
No one. No one. She always did it on her own, raised her
Yeah,
kids on her own, and she was sick too. She was sick too, but she still did a wonderful job raising us. And that's why I want to be the best woman I can possibly be for her, to make
yeah,
her proud and show her that it is possible,
yeah, yeah.
you
Your
know?
mom fought for so long. There were so many times where she would be doing good for so long,
Yeah.
and then it sneaks up on you
Yeah, it
and it gets
does.
you again.
Yep.
That's why it's like we got to have the awareness that it will
Yeah.
never stop trying to sneak up on us. It will never
Right.
stop trying to pull us out of ourselves.
And out of nowhere, like when you're at your best, doing your best, it will hit you.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
when
well,
it wants to drag you down.
think about how many years you were lost in your addiction for, and all these entities and beings had your body to step into, and
Yeah.
now they're like knocking, like, "Hello, can you go get fucking high so I can
And
use
no
your
one's
body for a little
answering.
while?"
Yeah. And no one's answering.
Yeah. So they're
So,
going to knock louder.
yeah. Right. Right.
They're going to knock louder, and if they can't get through to you, they might try to manipulate energies around you.
Well, that's why I have nightmares and I scream in my sleep. Dad's had to come in and wake me up. It hasn't happened in a little while, but the other day I dozed off on the couch and I opened my eyes and I felt something, like something was laying on top of me and I could not move. And I could hear myself going, please, please, like, please let me up.
Yeah.
And like after the fifth time of saying, please, it finally allowed me to get up. And then that
Yeah.
same day, I started
It
to
was
doze
probably
off.
sitting there trying to be like, "Well, why can't I get
Can I
in
get
you? I used
in?
to be able
Right,
to it used to
right,
be so easy. Why are you making
right,
this difficult, Marissa?"
right, right. And then all of a sudden, like I was dozing off, I heard a woman laugh, and it took me right out of my sleep. I sat up, I looked around, no one was there. And it was like, I don't know, it's weird, and it's not a dream because it's waking me up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well, and especially also, how long ago was that?
last week.
Last week? Yeah, well, I mean, it's it's that time of year where the veil is thinning, you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
There's a reason we have Halloween around this time of year.
Right, right,
All the ghouls
right.
and goblins, the veil
Yeah,
thins. Um, the veil between this world and other worlds,
yeah,
other dimensions, other realities thin. Um, what did I want to say? All right. Okay, hold on. We read into the high priestess.
yep,
Now we've got the page of candles, which is the page of wands. It's the explorer page. Like all the pages in tarot, they're all learners, and then they become the knights, once they
right,
know how to, then then the kings and queens are above the knights. But page of candles is going on a journey. There's risk involved. You have to be brave.
yeah,
Um because I mean, it's page energy. You're going to be learning something on this journey.
Right.
You don't know what's to come. There could be good, but there could be bad. Well, there's
Right.
going to be good and there's
And
going to be
that's going to
bad.
be bad. Yeah.
When we first started live streaming and you were talking about when you had 8 shrooms, somebody had said, you just got to ride that wave. And that popped in my head. Just got to,
Ride it.
I'm now noticing there's a wave.
Oh my God. How crazy is that?
Miriam sang to them, sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted, both horse and driver he has hurled into the sea. Exodus. Page of Candles, Miriam's praise for God. I have the book somewhere. I don't know. I mean, I have the little mini guidebook, but there's like a full like book that has longer descriptions of the things.
Right.
But I feel like, all right. It's the energy of enthusiasm, spiritual exploration and discovery, creativity and expression, start of a significant journey, ability to inspire others. Now, the reversed meaning can be delays or setbacks, lack of direction, unfulfilled potential, suppressed creativity, resistance to change. I mean, we're resistant to change. We're going to have delays and setbacks.
Right.
So it's like, change is fucking uncomfortable.
It is.
But life is changing all the time, no matter what.
Right.
So we have to learn
And
to
we're
go
not
with the
meant
ebbs
to
and
always
flows of
be
life.
comfortable. We're not meant to always be comfortable.
And we're not meant to hold on to things. You know, we have to be more like the ocean. Like it comes in and then it goes out, comes in and goes out. We have to allow things to come in, experience it, and then release
let it go out.
If it's good, it comes in, we enjoy it. But then we let it go. We don't try to hold on to the good, because when we try to hold on to the good, then it puts us in a
we
shitty
can
energy.
experience other good things.
Yes, exactly. And then also, if something bad comes in, we shouldn't push it away and be like, no, get away. We should allow it to come in
and learn how
what
to
we need to
handle.
from it.
Yeah.
Don't hold on to the trauma from it. Learn from it and then let go.
Hold on to the strength. Hold on to the strength that we've
built
on
to the lessons
from learning
that
from the bad. Exactly.
Because that's where the strength comes from. It comes from the lessons. It comes from the knowledge. It comes from the understanding. You know, they say knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is a key. Yeah. Every time you learn a new piece of knowledge, it unlocks something for you. Just like when you took the shrooms, you said like it unlocks something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it opened your eyes to seeing certain things that you could see before, but you weren't.
I didn't want to see it, and I didn't want to see it. You know.
Yeah. Well, our perception is our reality. How we perceive things is what our reality is going to be. So if we perceive our life to be negative because negative things happen, well, I got to use Cassie as an example. You know how Cass is she's always so focused on what she doesn't. Well, it's not always what she's focused on, but when she is focused on what she doesn't have or what somebody did for someone else, but not for her.
For me.
And this always happens to me. Well, because you perceive your life to be that way, it's going to continue to be that way.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Remember, when I got her phone, I got you a phone. I spent more money getting her phone, but because you ended up with a more expensive phone, but I had gotten yours for free.
Right.
And you didn't even get to keep yours. I took it back from you.
I know.
And I paid, and she was mad that you had a better phone. I paid her bill for 5 months, and then a month came where like I didn't have $60. I'm like, Cass, you gotta pay your bill yourself. And she was mad at me and then talked shit about me because I wouldn't pay her bill anymore. And it's like I felt like I did something really nice and really good for you. I bought you a phone. I felt good about it. And ever since, all I've heard is how I did better for Melissa than her.
Well, that's the thing. And she's so focused on the negative and how, everybody loves Rissa, that she's not focusing on the right things to allow her life to get better.
Yeah. Well, you know, and if this is why I'm saying perception is reality. If she didn't perceive things that way, if she said, you know what, Rissa ended up with a better phone, but Lynn didn't pay any money for it.
Right.
But you know what? Lynn's paid my bill for months. Like, I'm so grateful
Like,
for that.
absolutely,
If
here,
she gave
take
off
that.
that
Yeah.
energy, if she gave off that energy when I took your phone from you, I probably would have gave it to her.
That one, right? Exactly.
Here, you get to
Exactly.
have her phone now. Because
Right.
Rissa was
Right.
being a little bitch.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
love you
see,
so
but
much.
that I love you too. But that's why, like, Cassie has a lot of trauma that she needs to work on. And
Yeah.
until she works
But
on it,
she,
nothing's gonna
she,
change.
yeah,
Nothing
but
changes if nothing changes.
it was so frustrating when she went, and she was seeing the psychiatrist or therapist, because all she seemed worried about was getting the Adderall prescription.
The pills. Yeah.
And
The pills.
it's like, no, you need to work
Get
on
the
the
help.
fucking trauma.
Right.
It's
Right.
because the pills aren't the fucking answer. They're
Right.
not.
No, they're not.
It's
And
like
like when
medication can be helpful, but they're not the
only if
answer.
you use it
The answer's
properly.
within.
Only if you use it properly. Like
Yeah, but
I'm at
whoever
a
fucking
point
knows how to use them properly.
I'm at a point
You
in
know?
my life where I honestly don't want to be on any medication. Like
Yeah.
I had a doctor prescribe me meds, but I'm at the point where I don't want medication. I want to work through it. There's other ways to treat your trauma than just using medication,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Well, and it's like the doctors will put people on medication and keep them on it.
Right.
It's like
And
all
that's
right,
not
if I'm
what I want.
suicidal and you need to give me something to help balance me enough to get the help that I need, that's what should be done, but that's not
Right.
what's being done.
Right.
You know, if you don't want to go to therapy and you just want to take pills, the doctors will keep giving them to you
Yeah,
because it's more
exactly.
about the money than healing the
Right.
patient.
Right. Right.
Um
So, and I never
uh
thought that I would get to a point where, like, I didn't wanna be on medication, like
Well, even with, like, anxiety meds, you know, they'll
mhm,
say, "Take one as needed," and it's like, but they don't explain, you're not supposed to take it till you don't feel anxiety anymore, you're
right,
supposed to take it, it's just supposed to take the edge off,
right,
so you
it
can start
doesn't
to
take it
learn
away.
how
Coping
to.
skills. Coping
Yeah,
skills.
because if you're taking so much that it's just making your anxiety go away, you're never getting off that medication, and you're gonna need more and more and more as
And
time
you're
goes
not
on.
using and, like, certain anxiety meds, they're not meant to be on forever,
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that's what ends up happening to people,
Right,
and it's
right.
just. And, you know, it's like, well, but my doctor gave it to me. So, but your doctor is doing what the pharmaceutical companies tell
They're
them to do.
legal drug dealers. Legal
Yeah.
drug dealers, that's all they
It
are.
doesn't mean doctors are bad people. They go,
No.
most of them are going into it with good intention, and
Right.
they're corrupted by the system, not by themselves.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
Right.
like with COVID and the vaccines, like I don't think anyone should have ever put that vaccine in their body.
No,
I like
absolutely not.
I learned about vaccines. They don't make vaccines overnight. It takes years to develop a
Yeah.
vaccine, and even still, vaccines that they've taken years to develop are giving people giving kids autism,
Well,
and then they're acting like that's not happening.
I saw a video of this woman from years and years ago, and she said, um, around 2020 there's going to be an epidemic, and they're going to come up because she was a doctor. They're going to come up with a
Yeah,
vaccine, and it's going to kill off people because we're overpopulated, and the
yeah,
ones that it doesn't work for, they're going to die. And then COVID happened,
yeah,
like, because we're
yeah.
overpopulated, so this
It
was
was
a
it was a
plan.
pandemic.
Yes,
It was
exactly,
planned.
exactly, exactly.
It was
So,
intentional,
and
and
then when I heard
it was also for, the people in control of the world to see how in control they are, and so
right,
many people put the mask on their
mask
face
on,
and
yup,
jabbed themselves,
and
no
stayed
fucking
in their
questions asked.
house. Yup,
That's the
stay
scariest part. It's one thing if
right,
you questioned it a little bit, but you still went along with it, but if you didn't question any of it at all, which a lot of people didn't,
didn't.
that's terrifying.
It is
That's terrifying. I
terrifying.
mean, they're
It
talking
is.
about wanting to put chips in people.
Oh, hell
The
no.
fuck?
Hell
Well,
no.
but what if you can't pay for nothing anymore?
Well, then I won't pay for shit.
What if they get rid of cash completely and they're like, "Well, you don't have your chip, you can't pay for nothing."
Well, look at what they're doing
I'll
with the
go
food
fucking
stamps
live in
this
the
month,
woods and forage. And
right? Do you see what they're doing with the food stamps this month? The government shutdown?
yeah, yeah,
Like, we'll be fine either way, but, like, because we put cash and food in the house too, but it's like, what the fuck? I've been on food
Yeah.
stamps my whole life, literally
Yeah.
my whole life,
Well,
you know?
it just popped in my head one time in the live stream when I was talking about God, and I had made a comment about I'm not saying God's not real, but what if God wasn't actually real? No matter how much we believe in him, what if he's not actually real? And who's gonna save you then?
Yeah,
You,
you.
you have to go within yourself in order to be
And
able to.
even if he is, we still save ourselves. Like, you know
Exactly.
what I
He's
mean?
not.
Nobody saves us.
Yeah. It's like you'll be given the tools to save yourself, but it's up to you to fucking utilize
Do
them.
it. Exactly.
Um.
You can bring a horse to
Why was
water,
I
but you
bringing?
can't
Why
make
was
them
I
drink.
bringing that up? What were we talking about a second
About
ago
the
before
chip,
that?
about the chip, and that if we can't
Oh,
pay for
about the chip.
anything,
Um.
and COVID
Yeah.
and shit, and
I
us.
lit the joint, and now I'm starting to forget what I'm saying. Let me put it down for a second. Jesus Christ. Oh fuck, now I'm going completely blank. Wait, what was I saying about God? What if he's not real? Oh yeah, we were talking about the food stamps, and because Grandma was saying to me, I'm real worried for you guys, with the food stamps. It's like, first of all, I only get $140 in food stamps.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really not shit when I'm feeding a house full of people.
Right.
And I'm like, Graham, not for nothing. Like, I appreciate the money that I get from welfare. It's helpful.
Yeah.
But
it barely puts a dent in. Right.
Considering the amount things cost, it really isn't
Right.
shit.
Right.
It really isn't shit.
Right.
It's like I'll figure it out.
Yeah, of course.
I'll
Right.
figure
And
it out.
just
It's
like
like
me
if
and dad was
welfare
saying,
didn't
we'll be
exist
fine.
forever, if it never
Right.
existed, we'd be figuring it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's part of the control of the system.
Yeah. Really?
Is they don't want us to figure it out. They
Yeah.
want us to stay stuck because
Yeah.
then we're weak and we're
Right.
more likely to put a mask on our face and take a jab of something
Yes.
that's probably toxic to us.
Right. Exactly.
That's why they killed Jesus, because he was
Yeah.
awakened. He was
Right.
awakened and he was awakening people, and they put a fucking end to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't about him saying he was a fucking king or son of God or whatever their fucking excuse was for killing him. It was because he was awakened and they didn't want. There's no control if everybody's awakened.
Right.
There's no control if people know all they need is themselves and
And
what's within
if
them.
they lose control, it's over for them.
They
Over.
if people only knew how powerful they were.
Yeah. Really.
If only they really understood how much of an extension of God they are.
Yeah.
Like, we're all an extension of source. We're
Yeah.
all extension of the creator,
Yeah.
So why do we have to depend on other things outside of ourselves when we have the power to manifest and create something ourselves?
Yes, absolutely.
When I looked at this, what song is that? Dancing in the moonlight. I don't even know who sings
That
that.
was oh my God, that was mommy's song for me when I was a
Are you
little
serious?
little kid.
I just
Cause
looked at this and then I heard
cause mommy
dancing
used
in the
to be like, shake
moonlight.
a booty, Roni,
Oh,
shake a
oh my
booty,
gosh.
and that was her song for me.
I
I can't
wanna bring
believe
this
you
up.
just said that.
How many urns are there of your mom?
There's one big one. I had a little one, and Cassie had a little one, and I think she gave some to
Roberto
Mark.
had one.
Roberto, that's the main urn. I want him to send it to me because she's in
Um,
storage.
She's in store. Jesus Christ. I have the little urn and I haven't done it because I know it's only a part of her, but I keep feeling like I'm supposed to release her ashes. I feel like
Really?
she wants to get out of there. you know, because she's always with us no matter what. But
I know.
you know, and then to hear that part of her's in storage, even
I
more so. That's
know.
probably why I keep feeling like that. She's like, get me out of here.
Yeah. Oh my
She
God.
wants to be in the moonlight. Oh my
If
God,
I
we got to get all her ashes and release her under the moonlight.
Moonlight, listen, if I get in touch with Roberto, can I give him your phone number or give him yours and you guys can get like contact each other and you can pick her up,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, that's so
Um,
crazy. You just started singing that. That was mommy's song for me.
Dancing in the
In the
moonlight.
moonlight. Oh my God. And mommy's song for Cass was Brown Eyed Girl.
My brown-eyed girl.
Yeah, I can't. How messed up is that you just said that? And that
Oh
was mommy's
man.
song for me. She's with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I feel like, and you know what's funny? Do you remember when people used to call her Medusa?
Yeah.
I have her ashes right next to my Medusa statue.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a little urn of ashes, but when I went to I think it was Fatima, the psychiatric ward, they never gave them back to me. So I
So one of her
her
things is just,
at Fatima I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know.
Oh man, we probably shouldn't have split her up. We should have just kept her
I
in one
know.
urn.
I know.
Yeah, when I die, I want to be cremated, and I don't want people keeping my ashes. I want them just
Okay.
fucking spread into the wind.
Anywhere specific?
Nope, I'm gonna blow everywhere.
Just like when you're living. No, I'm just kidding. But Lenny, listen, I gotta start getting ready for the DMV. I want to go get this done early.
All right, and then we'll go
Uh,
over the rest of these cards later. I'll keep them
all
at the
right,
top of the
yeah.
deck so I know what they are.
Do you want me to call you when I get back from the DMV?
Yeah,
All right, I love you so much.
I love you too. Thank you for joining in today. This is so much
Yes,
fun. We
it
should
was
do it more
fun.
often.
Definitely, I'm
We
so
should do it
down.
all the time.
Yeah, I'm down to do it all
I
the
ain't
time.
doing it with no one else.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Doing it well.
All right, I love you so much.
I love you too.
Mwah.
Mwah.
All right, well, how do I do this? Just leave? How do I leave?
Come of God is here. Hold on. Say hello to Come of God.
Hi, come
Technically,
of
we're all Come of
God.
God. We're all Come of God.
You're terrible. All right, let me see. How do I?
He said hello. Oh wait, I think I hit this button.
Okay.
Remove guest. Oh, it feels rude to just remove you,
I
but you want to be removed?
know. Yeah. I love
I
you.
love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello everybody. So that was tea time with my sister. A woman asked me if I was okay, and then poof, I was back. I saw the woman in a photo once. They finished renovations. To this day, it's the reason I believe in ghosts. Oh my God. You missed it? Oh yeah, well, we've only been on for an hour and 47 minutes. Let me put away my biblical tarot. I'll probably finish smoking my joint while I'm on here with you guys. There's only 4 people here. It was nice to meet you, Marissa. She's already gone, but I'll tell her you said that. Yeah, I'm so glad she's doing so good with my dad. I'm so glad she fucking got the fuck out of here. Because it's like, you if you've been caught up in that lifestyle for so long, you really need to get away completely away from everyone you know, everywhere you've been, because it's all triggers, all of it. So I think it was February she went there. So it's been 8 months. Good. Good. I'm so happy to have my sister back. Yeah, to be a kid of 5 fucking children, and I just feel like an only child most of the time, it really sucks. So I'm so happy my sister's doing good, because It's hard to have them. It's hard to have people in your life when they're struggling with addiction, and when they're getting sober, it's easier to have them in your life and be supportive of them. But when they're not able to get sober, or when they're not trying, or they're not in a position to even try, it sucks. February 8th is my birthday. Ooh, I'm gonna take a mental note of that. Come of God, February 8th. I hope I live stream on February 8th and you come in and I say happy birthday and you're like, holy shit, you remembered. I'm gonna be like, yes. I remember the day the come of God was born. uh, yeah, let me smoke this joint. I don't know. I might get off the live stream and listen to music while I could stop bending my legs because it hurts. It hurts. So what are you guys up to today? How's it going? What time is it where you guys are? It's 11 a.m. where I am. Same. Do you know Andy Letterman? No, I don't. Or is it Lederman? I don't. Who is it? I agree with the two of you ladies. The one coming to save you is your healed self. Yeah. Yeah. No one's coming to save us except for ourselves. I mean, even if God is like, I'm going to save you, you still have to like let it happen. You could even fuck up God doing it. He's from New York. He streams too. Oh, what does he stream about? Does he just like randomly chat? I'm a mod on his channel. Where's my other phone? Wish I had my other phone nearby. I think it's dead anyways. I want to check out this Andy person. This Andy. Oh, I had brought a little yogurt thing. I'm such a child. The kids in the house don't drink them. I do. You would look in my fridge and think like, oh, she buys those for her kids. No, I buy them for myself. Oh, man. It still feels kind of cold. I bet I could still drink it. I bet I could. Dancing in the moonlight. Yummy. It's tasty. It's not warm, but it's not cold. But it's still good. He builds guitar amplifiers, but he does a lot of stuff on there. Like, you get to watch him build the amplifiers. I might end up watching that. I used to like to watch my stepfather fix cars. I like seeing how things work and how they're put together. This is why I have such an interest in like humans. It's like on one hand, I fucking hate humans. I can't stand them because like we're all so dumb and broken. But then on the other hand, I'm like, so interesting to really like figure out and understand what makes someone tick. What makes them them. And a lot of the times there's these people that you think would be absolutely like fucking horrible, but then like you really get to know what's going on the inside and they're fucking beautiful. They're beautiful and they're like I want to say a book for some reason. It sounds stupid, but it's like a book. Like you read it and like you take in this knowledge. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just high. Oh, I have a phone call coming in. Shit, I can't answer right now. Well, actually, maybe I'll just get off the live stream and answer. So many people confuse God with that ancient TV sitcom I Dream of Jeannie. That's not how any of this works. You know what's so weird that you bring up I Dream of Jeannie? I was just telling my daughter the other day how that was my favorite show. That was my favorite show growing up. And I used to have Jeannie pajamas. Yeah, I used to look like Jeannie going to bed. Um, and then I was a Jeannie for like 3 Halloweens in a row, you know? Oh man, I fucking love Jeannie. Um, but no, that's not how any of this works. Oh man. Yeah, and then I was telling my daughter also about that movie Bedazzled, you know, when the Elizabeth Hurley, she's the devil, and she's telling Brendan Fraser she's going to grant him 3 wishes and be careful what you wish for because he says he wants to be like a powerful man or whatever, and he wakes up and he's got this big house and he's like, yeah, I'm a powerful man. And he's like souped, right? But then he's like getting shot at. And then he's like, oh, wait, I'm a fucking drug lord. Like, I didn't want to be a drug lord. That's not what I meant. Be careful what you wish for. You usually never go live during the day, do you? No, I usually don't. I should though. I should, because like at night, I'm usually waiting for my kid to go to sleep, and a lot of times, by the time they're sleeping, I'm too fucking tired to go on. Uh, so I should just start going on during the day, but I wanna get the fucking flea situation in my house under control. Like I shouldn't be live streaming right now. I should be battling with fleas right now. Um, I've been noticing less of them though. I've been noticing less of them, like a lot less, like especially like yesterday and this morning. Um, I think a lot of the fleas that I was seeing were just jumping off of the cat, but I know they've been laying eggs, so I got to keep up with vacuuming. Lots and lots of vacuuming. Oh man, it's like when I first moved in here, my grandmother did everything. She did all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the laundry, everything. And then like even as an adult, she was like still doing it. And then it was like, well, I should be taking over and doing these things myself. I'm an adult. But then like for a while, my grandmother was just like, but if I don't have this to do, then I won't be doing anything. And if you don't use it, you lose it. She had gotten an infection and the antibiotics knocked her on her ass and she wasn't able to make it down the stairs anymore after that and do the laundry. And ever since then she doesn't even have it in her to get up and do the dishes, and she hates it. She hates not being able to do anything. Um so it's like that short time on antibiotics took like the last of like her being able to like do stuff around the house. So it's like on one hand, it's like I appreciated that she was doing it, but I kind of felt like a dick that she was still doing it. But at the same time, she was like, "You're doing me a favor by letting me do it." So now it's like now I'm trying to integrate into my life, taking over everything. For a little while, my daughter's father was taking over that stuff, but it's like, dude, like, this is my house, my grandmother. I should be doing all of this stuff. But I'm not used to doing this stuff. I'm almost 40. I'm not used to cooking and cleaning and keeping up with the laundry. And I hate that about myself because I want to be used to that stuff. Um, but it's hard to go from not having to do that stuff to just doing it all the time. You'll think about it and it's like, okay, I'll do that in a little bit. And then before you know it, the day's gone and you're like, shit, I didn't get anything done. So, So while I'm super fucking irritated and hate the flea situation, I feel like it is like a blessing in disguise to like help get me in the mode of doing these things, you know? So it's like by the time the fleas are gone, I'm going to be used to doing all the stuff I wanted to get used to doing. So, I mean, I should probably stop calling them little bastards, but they are trying to suck the blood out of me, my children, and my lovely little pussycat. So they're fucking gross. I didn't know fleas could be that bad. You hear like, oh, somebody say, "Oh, my pet got fleas," but then you never hear like that like they just became overly infested. Oh man, I should have just taken her to the vet in the beginning instead of trying the medication that I tried. Um or I should have tried a flea collar first. But like does a flea collar like end a cat being infested? Like, does it kill them or does it just prevent them from coming in? Like from what I've read, it says it kills them if they're already infested, but I, I don't know. I feel like that's just like a little too simple. What's the point of these other maybe the other medications are stronger. Um but yeah, fuck Frontline. That shit didn't work. I'd like a refund, Frontline. I ended up with a huge infestation that I had to just let my cat stay infested for a fucking month. It sucked. I know there's only a few people watching, but if anyone wasn't watching last night that's watching now and has an animal, like if you try a flea medicine and it doesn't work, you have to wait 30 days before you can try another medicine. Even a flea collar. I read I can't try the flea collar now because I put the medicine on her because I can poison my fucking cat and kill her. What the fuck? And then when it wasn't working, like the vet was like, well, you have to wait. But then another vet was like, just try it and just keep a lookout for if she's seeming drunk. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to poison my cat. I can't afford that anyways. The vet bill that would be. Can you charcoal my cat? She overdosed herself. Well, actually, she wouldn't have done it to herself. Whatever. Oh man. Sometimes I see you are live, but my eyes are already shutting by then. LOL. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to come on during the day. For real, I gotta get my dog a cone. Oh man. Dude, my poor cat. She was chewing herself and scratching herself. Oh, and then it like if she was a dog, I would have just gave her a flea bath. Like I don't even have a bath, but I would have because like I just have like a stand-up shower because I live with elderly people and we had the regular shower taken out years ago and one with so they don't have to step over a ledge to get in. So I don't have a tub. So but I would have like if she was a dog, I would have washed her in the sink with like a flea bath or something, but she's a cat. And I'm just like, sometimes like she like accidentally accidentally scratches me like when we're playing and it fucking hurts and she'll like barely make contact and rip me open. So I'm like trying to picture being like, let me get you in water, try to keep you in water, fucking lather you up and rinse you off and you not claw the fuck out of me. I'm like, I I don't know how to do that. um ugh. But the groomer was awesome. They were really good with her. I didn't really have the $100 to spend, but I mean if you got a credit card and you can overcharge it for the sake of your pet, then do it. um because when I brought her home from the vet, they were like big, like they said they had combed a lot of the dead fleas off of her, but even after she came home, they were like huge ones. Like they were like just starting to fall off and just kind of like stuck like on the end of the hairs on her body, and I would pull them off. Like these are so fucking gross. Ugh. ugh. And then like to think of that, like oh my God, one day I went to the bathroom and there was a flea inside of my pants. I was like, he died. I killed him aggressively. Flea collar don't work for my dog from what I can see. Oh yeah. What kind of flea collar though? Because I've seen all different kinds of brands. But like the ones that people keep suggesting to me are like Seresto. Sounds like an Italian restaurant. Oh man. But yeah, they put a little bow tie on her. I pick her up from from the groomer and she's got this little purple bow tie. It's got pumpkins and bats on it. She looks so cute. It's blue. Not sure what kind, to be honest. Yeah, I think the Seresto ones that I think they're gray. They were just recently, well, for cat, I think I had to buy ones for cats. I think you have to buy them specifically for each animal because the amount of medication that goes on them. But the Seresto ones were 20% off on Amazon recently. I don't know if they still are, but I ordered them for because at first I was thinking I'll just throw a collar on her after the 30 days. But then the vet was like, no, they gave me Revolution. It's a extremely powerful medicine. I guess it also treats like if they have heartworm or there were a couple other things on there, tapeworm and something else. It helps with those. She said to try that first, and she gave me a 3-month supply. And then she said after the third dose and the 30 days is up, then try the collars and see if they help just, prevent them from coming in. Apparently there was a rat's nest underneath the ramp outside my house, and apparently the rats had tons of fleas. Oh man. What a fucking nightmare. What a nightmare. Oh yeah, I gotta get off of here. I gotta call Alicia back. All right. I don't know when I'll be back on. I'd like to tell you guys when I'll be back on, but it'll just end up being a lie. I'll mean to come back on, so it won't be a lie when I tell it, but then when I don't come on when I say I am, then it turns into a lie. But thank you for everyone that joined in today and listening to me ramble, listening to my sister ramble. I love you guys all so much, and I'll be back soon. So, Jay, are you just coming in now, you fucker? I'm leaving. My sister was on earlier. If you want to go watch the live stream. Well, actually, I don't know if it's up right now. I think sometimes YouTube takes some time to upload it because they like scan through it to make sure everything's appropriate. The wait is worth it. Oh, thank you, Cody. All right, I gotta go call my friend back because she wanted to talk to me about something, and I shall see you guys. I would say real soon, but within the next 2 weeks. All right, bye.